So I think Vanessa is extremely good right now. And one of the reasons is the enchanted item start, where you get the 6 gold, but it's kind of a free roll because when you hit something like this, you have the potential for 10 wins, 10-0. And when you don't, it's like, okay, whatever, you still get the 6 gold. But in my opinion, the high roll, low roll potential, compared to gold skill, like the high rolls are just as high and the low rolls are less low because you got 14 gold, and so you can do things like fish for star chart, which you'll see in the first couple days. Like, this would be perfectly fine. This is also fine. But none of these are really low rolls, but when you get something like this, it's like 10-0 is immediately on the table. And you don't even have to do as much fishing here. Like, if I take a burn skill, then I have to really fish, and I have to sack day 1 if I don't get it. Whereas with this, it's like, yeah, I can sack day 1 if I completely blank, but I have 6 more gold regardless. So that's why I always take that. So anyway, okay, so where are we? So small and large, you can go for Cove, which again makes more sense when you have 14 gold. And then this is a silver item. I'm going to go with small and large, I think. Because I think Cove is a little better than a random silver. Wow. Zorkit's extremely good. So this is looking like... I decided to record this before I knew it was going to happen. And this is looking like it might be a 10-0. Or at least a very good game. Now, Cannonball is extremely good once you have things like dive weights. But it's not like that good. Also, this is another thing. Is like... So I've got my friends for Furry Monster to get the XP. A lot of people will be like, oh, look, aquatics, let's put this in. No, this unit is pointless. Like, there's an exact kind of slow build where he is okay. He's, like, mediocre, and he's just completely pointless. So this is another thing is, even with the 12 gold, you don't have to, like, waste gold, like, buying a Mantis Shrimp to deal 2 damage. Now, he will charge this 1. So it's not quite as bad as being completely pointless. And, like, obviously this is much better than having empty slot. But this is where, like, let's say if I were looking at this and I'd already, like, gone to, you know, Kina, rolled for Star Chart, you know, bought Star Chart, and now I had, like, 2 gold, I probably wouldn't even buy this. Here, because I still have 12, and I'm going to have even more after the encounter, it might be fine, because there is a chance it's final board, even though it's not good. But, like, generally, you don't want to be doing this. I guess the question is if I'm going to roll for Cove, because if I'm going to roll, I'm not going to buy it. Actually, roll 8, 6, Cove, yeah, I think I will roll for Cove. I missed. But see, this is why it's nice to not buy it, because this is actually funny. I could use this to do cooldown reduction, but I'd have to cut this guy, so it kind of defeats the purpose. But this is why you don't buy it, because like it's not even on like level even on your first fight, it's not like not final board if you can avoid it. So it's like just these random units are better. Okay. Now, who has what? This is... Oh, he's a weapon now, so that weapon skill is not even bad. This guy's got extract, though, right? Alright. You need damage to beat this guy. You can't just, empty... You can't just open fort this guy like you can with the rest of the... Like, most of the rest of the 2-1 bosses. Or whatever. Whatever these bosses. So this is what I mean. It's like, this is like the Stone Cold Nuts. It's like probably 90% win rate on day 1, maybe 95, probably 90. And like, this is just better than a gold skill, and these kind of high rolls is like 20-30% of your odds, and then you have a lot of like, you'll get a Zorkid with some mediocre enchant. Alright, anyway, so Small Shield, like, pretty much only has 2 outs at this point, I think. This and the other one would be 40 shield, which is probably a lot better than 5. It's kind of close. It's better than this, though. Because I can't put this here. I mean, I could put this here, but it's worse than getting the buff, so that's not bad. I have 6 gold. Curio, I don't have anything I really need to hit here. So this is, and I think this is just 4 gold, so. Alright, I mean, upgrade's also good. That's probably actually better than getting the other one. Now, this is interesting where it's like, if, let's say I were empty board here, right? Let's say I had, like, this guy. So, okay, there's 2 scenarios. Let's say I blanked on this, right? And I just had, like, a bunch of crap here. Now... That scenario is actually pretty similar to this scenario, where going here probably doesn't change the outcome of the fight, whether that outcome is win or lose, right? So, like, let's say my board, like, I blanked, right? So, like, I had some, like, crappy enchant here, and I had a Poison Fang, and I had nothing. So, unless I fight the most giga sacker, I'm losing regardless, and going to Andy's not going to change that. And similarly here, my board is already extremely strong, and going to Andy is not going to give me a very increase my chance to win that much. So that's when you go Tiny Furry Monster. But if you're in a situation where, like, let's say I had this, right? And, like, I just had a bunch of crap. Here, going to small items, like, this can actually be better than the XP because with the XP, you're thinking about, okay, the XP is really important on the next level, because the next fight, I could be level 3 instead of level 2 with just a +1 XP and beating Rogue Scrapper. So you're always looking for a +1 XP in the first 2 days. However, you're trying to win 2 fights, not 1. So I would love to win the fight on day 2, but I'd also love to win this fight. So if I have massive potential and my board's complete crap, then it's actually probably better to pass this up and try to win on day 1, because you might actually just get this and you'll be able to win on day 2 anyway, or you might just win on day 2 on level 2. That's possible. But here, because I can't really play for day 1, my day 1 is pretty much set. I'm probably going to win, and I can't get a whole lot stronger. It's pretty clear that it's this. Generally, it's this, but occasionally you will have those times where it's possible to really affect your board. Alright, Vanessa, I guess we'll see. I mean, positioning doesn't really matter. It's just don't do this. That's a bait. I'm pretty sure the damage is way better than the slow. And here we go.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
This is a really good skill. 50. I don't think this guy has enough damage. I think we won. Actually, no. Yeah, even if he crit with that, right? It's not enough. It's barely gonna peter out. Yeah. Even if he crit with that, it wasn't gonna be that close. Phenomenal. I really do like this skill, but you can't get it every time.
Rally men, blades to the
So here you're just looking for anything that's playable, anything that plays. This plays much more than that.
There are greater
Bronze tier skills, like if you're not using this on final board, who cares? Like bronze tier skills, just think about trying to win the next couple of fights. Now for Vanessa, this is one of the reasons Vanessa is so awesome, is that you're always looking for star chart because it's so much econ because of the docks event. But Vanessa's medium item roster is also amazing. Like beach ball's amazing here. Fishing rod's pretty good.
Nothing tiny.
Shark claw's actually not bad because of the way this works.
Moderation.
And then you don't have to buy a shovel for random econ. Like it's just not worth the 4 gold. So you can just don't like hesitate to skip. It's another thing which is like there are other games where like, oh, I'll buy this or buy this in case I hit the support for that. But in this game, or at least with Vanessa, you don't do that. First of all, let me just say, you pretty much play aquatics every game. Like aquatics within aquatics is pretty flexible, and figurehead is Vanessa's best item. And the weapon builds, like unless you luck into like the perfect weapon build, like yes, you can go 10 with like a sniper that's like one-shotting everyone, but it's just you need all the pieces right away. Whereas with aquatics, you can kind of work your way up to your final board while winning fights. All right, so we roll, and oh man, this is like looking like it's like not even a good demo video because of how lucky I'm getting, but even this, it's like, okay, so obviously we would like to buy everything. We can't. So you just have to like pause and think about what you want your board to look like. So this charges this 3, which is extremely good. So I think, oh, well, I got the furry XP, so I can just run both, but I can't afford both unless I were to like sell this, but I got the skill, so I don't want to do that. So this is tricky now because it's, do I play this or do I play this? And this is where it's a tricky question. Another principle of this game is duo carrying is much worse than solo carrying, generally speaking, and this one supports my solo carry, and this is more of a duo carry. However, that gets more and more true later into the game. Earlier in the game, there's a good chance this actually kills them faster. Okay, let me see. So I get a haste at 6 seconds, and at 7 seconds, this deals 80. Versus at 7 seconds, so this deals 80. This deals 9 plus 1, 9 plus 1, 10. This deals like 9, 8, 7. This deals like 40. So this deals like half as much damage at 7 seconds. Charges this 3. This deals another 5 plus 3. Alright, this is tricky. But heuristically, oh, it could also just be life. It could also just be life preserver. The thing is, I'm gonna have more space. What if I were to get jellyfish? If I were to get jellyfish, it's definitely a shark ray, because the jellyfish then could go here and get 3 hastes on the shark ray. Basically, the point of this decision is I think everybody would just snap pick Shark right here, like, oh, I'm playing haste, quote unquote. But no, you're not playing haste. That's not a thing. Like, there's a bunch of units that say haste. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them are mediocre, right? Like, dive weights is extremely good. Enchanted pufferfishes are catfishes are at least extremely good for the first half of the game. You know, this is mediocre, and Arbalist is mediocre, and Water Wheel is mediocre, and Pufferfish is mediocre. So, like, you can win with all of those, but, you know, quote-unquote playing haste doesn't mean you snap pick every haste unit. Anyway, this is only 80 damage, so I think this is better on board.
Oh, I think
And...
really enjoy that.
Oh, this is not a friend. But it's debatable. That is certainly debatable. Basically what I expect is to not find jellyfish, because you usually don't find exact units, and I expect to not do that much damage with Shark Ray, and like have this haste be relevant on something better than this at some point. Silver item, which I will probably not play versus extract here. I mean, extract is super relevant. Alright. Rogue Scrapper. I mean, I beat him no matter what, so I guess there's no real point into putting this on, just in case I get the mediums +1. Whatever. And one thing you want to think about, like, the thing with this is, like, I mean, we'll see. We will use hindsight, and we'll determine if taking Shark Ray there was right or wrong. My gut says not to take Shark Ray, and at the beginning, when I started playing this game, I would have taken Shark Ray, like, snap pick Shark Ray, but it's just, it doesn't end up working out. Like, it's always the first thing you want to cut, and, like, you might as well spend less gold on it if you're going to cut it right away. And, you know, the catfish, like, it's plenty of damage anyway, so you charge your haste. It's just, heuristically, it's so much better. You get your slows faster, or if I find some better utility item, I get that faster.
See that plank?
But we'll see. I'm very curious if I lose one here because of not having Shark Ray. So weird. That was a weird spot. Now I have 2 empty slots right now because Fang doesn't count, so I definitely want to go to small items.
I would never debase my wares by
Got the freeze guy. I mean, I could give it 10 damage. No, I would rather do the freeze guy, I think. Well, I guess I'm playing these guys. That's a friend. Is that better than 2 damage? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Oh, I did forget Shark Ray's a friend. That's actually, that's a point in favor of Shark Ray. Anyway, buy these. Are we rolling Andy? I don't think he has many silvers yet, and dive waste is the biggest hit. This is gonna go here. Yeah, whatever. So, I don't think we roll them. I think we're good to go with this board. Like, how good is the other... How good is... I mean, jellyfish is extremely good. How good is, I could hit this. I could hit 3 upgrades, too. I'm gonna roll them. I could get a slow. I get a slow instead of the heal. Is it better or worse? It also has 1 less cooldown, so it procs this a little earlier. I think the freeze and the buff is better than both of those, but I will take a slow instead of a heal.
Shall I gift wrap it for you?
Okay. So I could go JJ. I have a lot more money than it looks like. Oh, this is gonna heal 46. Oh, maybe that's good. I don't know. It depends. I feel like it depends who I play, but I'm not sure. Let's see. I feel like my board's fine. This is where, like, you go to JJ, you get nothing, and you just waste this. Whereas I think that this will give us a lot more freedom later. We also don't have Star Chart. We're gonna have to fish. This is like borderline at 4. Or at 4 it's pretty bad. At 6 it's borderline. But at 8 I pretty much always do it. You don't always get it, but at 8 I pretty much always do it. Bronze tier loot items, they just whiff most of the time. Level 3 pig. Interesting. So, looking at this right now. Well, this does heal for 46, so maybe it's not even better. Because I could heal off some poison with this. And I'm probably going to have to sell this to fish for star chart and buy silvers and stuff, so it's not like I'm going to be saving this for some enchant a million years from now. Whoops, that was almost really bad. I think it's unlikely that 1 slow is better than 46 healing. Here we go.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Like, the thing is, when I charge this and I haste this, this goes off an extra half a second, and it hits harder than Shark Ray. And, like, already, like, this is already buffing my carry, and so already the Shark Ray is becoming less good. Charge here. Another haste. Looks like we won. Whoa. And by the way, it's much different if that's a restorative catfish or if that's a shielded catfish. Because it's obsidian catfish is what makes Shark Ray more redundant. Because it functions in a duo carry. Well, if it's a shielded catfish, you kind of need Shark Ray. If it's a restorative catfish, you can usually out-heal other people's poison, so then he can kind of just solo carry. As long as you have, like, shield items. Anyway. So, one of the big things with Vanessa is that the reason that she's so good is you can go to Kina, roll Kina. You can go to medium items, roll medium items. You can fish for star chart constantly while making your board better while you do it. So we're rolling this pretty much no matter what. Okay, this is just like basic econ stuff. You take this, and then you can sell these, and then you get free money there. Anyway, it's not very useful. Roll. And this is almost certainly... I mean, it's almost certainly going in. If we had a worse board, Coral Armor is very, very playable. But our board's already pretty darn good. And one thing that you get stuck with, even if you have a Coral Armor for 100 and like a Pearl and one of these guys, you just get poisoned. And so like having 900 shield instead of 400 shield isn't a big difference because you're only losing to poison anyway. Anyway, though, this guy, I mean, he's pretty bad in bronze, but whatever. He's free after we sell this anyway, so let's take it. Is this stronger than anything I'm playing? No. I mean, my board's already pretty much full. I'm going to be cutting this probably very soon.
I can feel our energies resonating.
So, ammo items, this is like... It would definitely help to know what the dive weight's chance is here. I mean, I'm pretty much going there anyway, because this is all useless, but... Dive weights and whatchamacallit are your big hits. See, now Arbalest is interesting. Because this is much better than Shark Ray, because it goes up 60. This goes off at 7. I don't think we get these 3 haste, so I think this is just 220. The question is, do I have the money to hold it? Because if I get haste support... No, it's stupid. It's just stupid. It's not worth the money. Again, if it's not Obsidian Catfish, maybe, but I just don't need a secondary carry. Obsidian Catfish is just good enough. And this is how you econ into the late game and you do things like fish for star chart. Oh, I lose to this guy constantly, man. I lose to this guy constantly. Now, I know against this guy that shield is superior because he just runs out of ammo. So... I mean, this charges the thing. I mean, none of the damage doesn't matter. He'll just run out of... He just runs out of ammo. I'm pretty sure I already win because my board's way stronger, but I've lost this guy so many times. I got a bit of PTSD from fighting him. Okay, let's just do it like this. Yeah, let's just do it like this. Pretty sure this is plenty, but like you need like actual defense or like a giga fast board to actually not die to this guy. He will just run out of ammo and run out of steam, but like I've died to this guy. I've also died to this guy like on 1 life so many times where he has like 15 and I have like negative 10. So be careful with the hover bike hooligan. He's got some serious DPS right at the start of the fight. Okay, I mean, this board is insane, so I'm probably worried for nothing, but I promise you, you can lose to this guy. And if I get this, it is insane. I know it doesn't look insane, but Death Charge and Dive Weights are two of your main outs to like really turn the comp on. Yay. Nothing. Okay, this is where, like, again, you just want to try to really push your advantage and only go to merchants when your board can actually get better. And it's really hard when you're learning the game. Is my board just better like this? Okay, I honestly think this might just be a better board, period. It's really hard when you're learning the game to know what that is, which is unfortunate. It's like you kind of need to know what the cards are in order to know when to get your board better. Like, you have to know that there's no weapon here that makes your board better. Like, there's Sharkray and Arbalist, which we already passed up both because Obsidian Catfish is just better. This doesn't do anything for Vanessa. You can pretty much ignore it, so it's just this. Okay, for bronzes, this one I think is a pretty easy decision because we can just upgrade our carry, but like a lot of times, the bronzes are like, a lot of times you're upgrading your enchanted item because it's the biggest effect you can get. Occasionally, when you're running like a weapons build transition into Vanessa, you're upgrading Cannonball for more ammo. Sometimes you're upgrading Beach Ball for an extra haste. Shark Claws is a really big one because you can get that on day one, and you're often upgrading it here. And then upgrades, like I said with bronze tier skills, they don't really do anything. You're kind of just playing for strongest board first couple days, and so upgrades are usually the better way to play for strongest board first couple days. Anyway, what am I playing here? Friends. I wanted to haste this guy, but whatever. I guess we're doing this. That's fine. And I like to organize my inventory like this, where like the junk is on this side. Anyway, so I'm just gonna upgrade my carry and play for strongest board. Yeah.
Now this will inspire the crew.
I was like, why did he go up? But no, he was already 55. And then sometimes you get B1, B2. Okay, I don't know why this is gold. It makes me think that the tools are like better. So I'm trying to think, like, Water Wheel is insane here. Dive Weights is insane here. Dock Lines is not bad. So maybe, like, the tools are really good. But if I get some, like, weapon tool, it's useless. Upgrading Zorkid is also extremely good. It's an extra half second. Every second of haste, like, you're hasted for a second, you're doubled for a second, so it reduces the cooldown on the adjacent ones by half a second. So reducing cooldown by adjacent on this by half a second is extremely good. And now, small items looks like it's good, but the truth is, these upgrades, none of these upgrades really matter. I mean, no, this upgrade's good. Okay, wait, no. These upgrades are all good. Never mind. This doesn't matter. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's okay. That's very, very good. So never mind. They're all reasonable. I just don't know why this is gold. Like, if it were to give me, like, a water wheel, it'd be insane, but... So the question with small items is, like, if I hit dive weights, it's insane, obviously. But assuming I don't, wouldn't I rather just upgrade this because it's my most important upgrade by far? Well, or I could upgrade this. It's another one I sometimes upgrade because it's, like, a massive effect. Actually, I have a lot of damage and a little bit of healing. Maybe it is this. Nah, I can't help it. It's also free versus having to go there and roll. Alright, I'm gonna do this. This guy's also final board. This guy is very often final board, so. Oh yeah, also does an extra 10 damage. I always forget about that. Level 4 Vanessa. Okay, do I have anything to sell? Yeah. Put the crit on this guy, sure. Alright, here we go. Oh, wait a minute, am I doing this right? No. Alright, here we go.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on the Lago.
Volcanic vents. Oh my gosh, this guy's already got figurehead. What the heck? Wait, but he has volcanic vents on the wrong side. That's a bit weird. Oh, I think I might be dead. It's so close, man. Does he have it? Yeah, he does.
Red, but I don't use.
I mean, this would have gone off twice. And it would have done an extra 45 each time. I may have won if I upgraded this. Let me see. I mean, this would have gone off again, and I would have pounded here and then slowed and hit here. Okay, I think I upgraded the wrong one. Well, that's what I get for not playing for strongest board. I mean, this guy was like top 5th percentile in strength, probably. I usually win that regardless of which one I upgrade, but this really is the better one. Anyway, whatever. Sells weapons. There's no weapons that I want. Gumball's useless. I'll just take some money. Hopefully you get lucky. Okay, that's insane. You win some, you lose some. Now this guy... Okay, this is a really good way to find medium items early. You always take the medium items until you have star chart, which I don't. However, this guy's insane. He's got figurehead, which is Vanessa's best item. He has beach ball, which is not very good at silver. He has beach ball, which is not very good at silver. Okay. Another chance to take Shark Ray. I mean, I could drop for Shark Ray. Looks okay. 2 hastes, 4 hastes. No, he doesn't do any damage. So the question is, okay, I don't think Bronze Beach Ball's anything either. There we go. There we go. There we go. So now we have this. So now we don't have to be quite as aggressive fishing for mediums. And the key to maintaining econ in this game is not like spending tons of money to make your board like super minorly better. Now this is a bit of a difficult decision because this is like borderline. Like Bronze Clamora sucks, and Clamora is way better later in the game than it is now when everybody just has a pile of small garbage like this. We do have ambergris though, so it barely costs us any money to hold, so I'll hold it for now. But I don't know if I'm cutting this really. Maybe I'll probably cut it after the next fight, I'm not sure. Flame Juggler we can beat because we have plenty of shield, but same thing. Same thing as Hoverbike Hooligan. Not quite as hard as Hoverbike Hooligan, but will kill you. He will just kill you. 900 HP, you usually can't do that fast enough, so you do need some defense in order to beat this guy. Yeah, like, Shark Ray is not doing anywhere remotely close to what this is doing. It's just a waste to have damage on my board. I want all support. I want all support for the catfish. Even this is actually good because it charges this guy earlier. Silver skill, the pool is super wide. You get anything that's remotely useful. Okay, let's pretend I didn't get this. Like, this is completely fine. But this is much better. Yeah.
When you're ready, I'll send you to Oregon.
So now it makes me want to keep both of those in for a while. Well, that's pretty good. Do I have a lot of garbage? Oh, I do. So, okay, now this is 1 for 2. This is 2 for 1. This now charges this guy a second, which makes Catfish get his haste and get his attack off half a second faster. Oh, full second faster. Okay, so this probably should go in. And that's how you want to be thinking about these hastes with your carry is, you know, this item, okay, like, a lot of these items are fine, right? But, like this, for example, like, early in the game it matters less, but, like, this making the Catfish go off a second faster and giving him his haste earlier, like, that poison's on there a second faster, and that Catfish's final attack is going to go faster too, and that half second could win you the fight, or that full second could win you the fight. Anyway, it's always this. Cove is extremely good here because I have a pile of garbage, so give you the Fang, take the Cove. Now, I don't want to forget to do this, so I'll do this now, but I might just sell this though, because it's not like this is final board and I can just get a coin for it now. Okay, do I want the fishing rod? Fishing rod in silver and especially gold, it's actually quite good. Like, you can fish you dive weights, you can fish you good items. Fishing rod in bronze is quite bad. It's econ with the coat, but it's quite bad because it just fishes you garbage that you can't play because it's bronze. So I am also going to roll, so I want a little money for rolling. Might have to buy a water wheel here. Diving helmet is interesting. This falls off like a cliff, but it's very playable early. Very playable early. Although my whole board is already aquatic, which is interesting. Okay, this is maybe not worth it for just 7 seconds to charge this for 3 seconds. Every 7 seconds? Oh, maybe it is worth it. Maybe, okay, maybe diving helmet. This is another place where it's like, is diving helmet stronger than something I have on my board? Okay, maybe. Maybe it is. But it's hard to imagine it's enough stronger to justify an 8 gold investment. So the question is, am I cutting this heal thing for this? And I think I am, because I think I can outrace anyone else doing poison. I think I can outrace anyone else doing poison. This is actually going to stack a little bit of burn with this too, which is nice. Man, I really want to haste this, because it stacks the burn. Oh, I should have been doing this the second I had the second Fred. Oh, this looks very good now, because now he hastes this and he gets his charges faster. So I definitely don't want to be cutting this. And see, now, okay, by the way, so now looking at this in hindsight, so much better than Shark Ray. Like, now I'm hasting this, I'm charging this, and like Catfish is just going off so much faster, and then and like scaling, and he's gonna hit for like 300 at the end, because I don't have, like, if you have dive weights, if you have water wheel, okay, Shark Ray's playable, but like Shark Ray with like 2 hastes, no jellyfish, not very good. Okay, is this my board? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this is terrible, but anyway. All right, so we don't need to do that. So see ya. And ambergris will probably be more. When does Clamor go in? I might just sell Silver Clamor, honestly. Nah, whatever, I'll hold it. If I get, like, when you get start of combat slow triggers, then Clamor becomes insane. Get a friend. That is probably pretty good. B1, B2, it doesn't have anything good. Actually, wait, does this go to 6? If this goes to 6, then that's Giga's strongest board, because I'm hasting it now and it's combining with this. This is another thing with the Bazaars, like, you just have to look up stuff constantly because nothing's in the game, which is quite frustrating, but it is what it is. Volcanic Vents Bazaar, it does go to 6. Now, silver items has dive weights, it has figurehead, it has, okay, oh boy, this is tricky. It has dive weights, it has figurehead, it has this upgrade, it has, so I can see 6 silver items. It has depth charge, which are all insane right now. I mean, if I hit any of Vanessa's good items, they are absolutely insane. I mean, okay, dive weights is not insane, but depth charge is insane. Figurehead is insane. Tricky. It's a lot of damage, but I don't really need damage. I'm gonna go here.
Delightful to see you, darling.
Missed. Man, it really wants me to buy Shark Ray. Okay, I think I can afford this. I can always just sell the other one.
Quark Fable gave that to me on our first date.
Alright. Oh, if this is aquatic, I forgot I gain this, but I think this is still better. Starting this guy a second faster, I think is pretty big. Okay, level 5 Mac. Let's see what he's got. Just double checking my board, making sure I didn't mess anything up. I think it's good.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
I have faced 82 foes exactly.
And by the way, a lot of your decisions are in these early days. A lot of these early fights come down to the wire, and just making like a small min-maxes is the reason you win versus lose. No, it didn't connect with the 9 burn, unfortunately. This is what I mean, that I think I can outrace other poison guys. Oh man, Obsidian Catfish is just a beast. So this is what I mean, right? Like, the last shot, I was alive and the Catfish was about to do 274.25. And the only reason he was about to do, I know I didn't need it, but the only reason I was about to do a 274.25 is because of the way I set up this haste synergy, which is more than Shark Ray would be hitting for. Okay, temp boost is like really good if you're playing a weapon build. It's basically an auto win, but it's nothing here, so I don't know. Dock lines maybe. Bro, I do not like this card. Alright, I'm out of space. I do not like that guy because I just have no idea how to use him.
But don't touch it.
Oh man, like if I already had the dive weights, I would definitely be down to play some ballista. This is pretty good. It's a lot better than this, I think. Yeah, because it also connects burn to this much better. It is expensive. Oh, if only I had dive weights already. But you can't just buy ballista for 24 and hold it, I don't think. Anyway, am I playing this guy? He's really bad on silver. I mean, he's not terrible, but like, again, I don't need damage, and he's a very inefficient form of slow. He's just, okay, whatever. I don't want to think about this guy. You don't have to get baited when you get quote unquote lucky, or when you get items. Like, you can just let them go. All right, I roll this for 6. If I roll this for 6, if I hit, I think it is worth it. Because if I don't hit, whatever. If I do hit, I'm gonna get more gold at creeps. If I do hit, then I'll probably win the game. Gold cannonade. See, this is a spot where, like, if cannonade were like playable, like I think it's playable if you have the perfect setup, then like maybe you try to hold it. But okay, anyway, we don't live in that world, so. Okay.
Ooh, you'd make a lovely statue.
I still don't know all the skills. These all look really good for me. Yeah, the lighter now stacks burn with this, so I actually have a little more DPS. And it's overall many more charges on Sword Kid than the other one. Yeah, I mean, we're looking really, really good. It's really just how long can we survive on this board without getting figurehead or depth charge or like maybe water wheel or pufferfish, but they're not nearly as good as the other ones. I usually take gunpowder if I can get it to save up, but now this is getting awkward because I'm running out of space. Ideally I don't want to do cooldowns. You pretty much always do this. Like, yeah, JJ could be game changing if we get the right out, but you pretty much always try to fight if you can. It really builds up to being over leveled at the end, makes a big difference. I mean, this is insane on final board sometimes. I don't think I've ever gotten it, but I assume it is. Alright, that was quick. Maybe diamond pelt for me. Or whatever. Just give me something good. 16 gold? That's pretty good. Can I use this? Where's my trebuchet? Just kidding. Alright, I can just extract this. I'm saving the cooldowns. I would like to hit something real. Oh, I freaking hate this bug, man. Tools, I think, is pretty good for us here, but you pretty much always go this when you can get it. That's how you end up with a lot of gold at the end. Okay. Level 6 Mac, 4-0. That's not good. This could be fight diff. And it can also be fight diff later by saving it and then going for a 2% on a dive weight or on a depth charge. But 4-0 Mac, I think it could be fight diff right now. Before you do that, you always check that your things are at base cooldown. Unfortunately, it doesn't calculate off base cooldown. They need to fix that. They really need to fix that. It is terrible quality of life, but luckily I don't have any cooldown reduction here, so I don't have to change anything. Yeah, this is 3 casts, 7 seconds, so that's 9 seconds. So it's par is higher than this one. There we go. I think we're better position than we were for the guy that we lost to. I think the lighter is a pretty big spike because it's more burn, more hastes. Just a little bit faster. There's got it. Ugh. Magic carpet. We'll see. Come on, catfish. Come on, catfish. One more. One more. Boom. What a beast. What an absolute beast. Yeah, I'm pretty sure time to kill is lower with solo catfish than it would be with Sharkray. And I think a lot of people get lost running duo carries. And like, I think this is the classic kind of fight that I don't know if we would have won duo carrying Sharkray.
Rally men, blades to the wind.
Oh man, like imagine if I had a depth charger or a figurehead to be upgrading here. Silver skills are so wide. Could just do this for econ. I have plenty of money. This isn't too bad. I mean, this is still good. All right, whatever. It's not the greatest, but it is what it is. I feel like silver skills are so bad, but I could be wrong. Now, okay, I have found that this is not equitable. Like, you almost always get, like, trade health for power horseshit here, or, like, buy from another vendor that does nothing. So, if these were anything, I wouldn't go here. But, yeah, like, oh, no, that's the Tools Girl. That's actually probably decent. Oh, no, what is this? What vehicle? Bro, I don't know what these cards do. I only play Vanessa. When you use another tool... Yeah, okay. Waste of an encounter. Whatever. Curio's really good for like Clamor and stuff. I don't have it. Anyway, it's pretty much always Docs. But we are going to be doing, hopefully doing some Curio later. Oh man, can I beat Lich? No, I don't think so. It's close, man. Oh, it's close. I don't know, the way that fight against Mac, like, with Lich, your time to kill has to be really, really fast. And he freezes your whole board. Normally when I beat Lich, it's like I already have my like Giga Figurehead Death Charge board on day 6 for no reason. So I probably can't beat him. He poisons you so quickly. He poisons, so the shield doesn't even really matter. This is not bad. I used this on Sniper Rifle, I think, once. Not bad. Because we have, like, wheel. Sometimes we play wheel. Alright, we'll see what JJ has. Plenty of gold to fish.
Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
Not bad.
Yeah, if that doesn't work out,
I don't think... I think both of these are not real items. Like, I don't think I've ever seen someone win a fight with either one of those on their board. Like, I don't think I've ever lost to those. Now, like, in the old days, you could, like, upgrade Cove to Diamond and then, like, play Cove on your board, but I don't think we're in those days anymore. But what is kind of cool is that this is actually insane econ, because it procs on this, and it procs on Cove. Alright, anyway, JJ, that was not very helpful. Ooh, okay. Oh, man, wow. A lot of good options. These are always good, because winning fights is good. 2 XP is a lot of XP. Sells haste items. Dive weights, extremely good. Wheel is not amazing because I don't have a large item. Water wheel, I think is probably extremely good. Like, I could replace this. Might be too good to pass up. But 2 XP is 2 XP. I think I'm going to win anyway, to be honest with you. And it is not the cooldown guy, so it can't have figurehead, which is pretty big. Oh, but sometimes it sells enchanted haste items. 2 XP is 2 XP. I am going to level to 8 regardless. I don't know. This decision is really tough.
Let's make this quick, okay?
That's what I was thinking. Sometimes it has enchanted haste items, and sometimes you just get Giga rewarded.
Why leave it there, Steve, when you could...
Okay, now I don't have ammo for this, so that's nothing. I don't want to get out of here. Do I roll this guy? So now that I have, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hastes. So I think pufferfish is a real thing now. No, it's not, right? Why? What's the point of pufferfish? To go off like once or twice? No. What do I cut? What is pufferfish better than? Oh, I have a dog shit friend here. Okay, so I only need to cut one unit to get pufferfish then. I could just cut this and then pufferfish. Okay, that's way better. Okay. If I didn't have narwhal on my board, though, if I had like a really useful unit here, then I don't think pufferfish is that good. But here it's good. It also is basically free. Alright, honestly, that was so good. I'm down to roll it.
It feels good.
Nah. Alright. Man. Okay, a lot of enchanted items. So I'm going to cut these, I think. Go here. Yeah, looks good to me.
Let's
Bing,
get
bing.
Tyrant's whole kingdom.
Pretty much, it's always free skills unless you're trying to charge up depth charge. Free skills are just the best. And that one is great, and it makes Clamor extremely good. Wow, I got all 3 good ones. This one's the longest freeze. I'm not running Clamor right now, so my time to haste is actually by far the lowest. So this is just the best one, and hopefully I get these later.
Yes, goodbye.
Free skills, again, they matter more and more as the game goes on. Now, I usually always sell some crap before the fight. Like, with pigs, sometimes you get an item. I honestly don't know why. But also, just in case I forget about Coconut Circus or forget about Fishing Rod, I like to just sell an item. Just make sure my board is still good. Yeah. This is interesting. I could do this instead. How much does he give? Well, he gives 4 poison. Interesting. I'm definitely hasting this to get more hastes. So the question is just... I think it's better, actually, because I have early game freeze, so a lot of pufferfish's charges are going to be on this higher one. Here we go.
You should know.
Just
I'm a
one
big
slow
legend
for 2
hunter.
seconds.
I may
Normally
be
people's
young
boards are still
for a
full with
but
a
I've seen
pile
my
of
share of
small items at this
storms.
point. Yeah, I like this. Oh gosh, this looks like a real board, man. Well, not really. He's got a lot of garbage, but he has dive weights and I think faster. Who am I kidding? Shark Ray's not good. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like Shark Ray, it's B tier. Like okay, it's not a bad item. It's not like worst item. It's a B tier item, you know, or a C tier item. Like you're gonna get rolled by A tier, an A tier board when you play Shark Ray. That doesn't mean you can't play Shark Ray. You can't play Shark Ray Water Wheel. You get lucky, you can maybe go 10-1. Anyway. Heated fins, nah. I mean, I need figurehead and depth charge to really turn this board into a late game winnable board. It's gonna peter out at around 7 right now, so this is nothing. That doesn't help. What is this? Slow item, dock lines, Clamora. Doesn't really help either. Fins for 10 here, not very good either. I guess I'll go smalls. I don't know. It's just everything's bad. Okay, I can't even play dock lines. Everything on my board's better than dock lines. All right. I don't think this stuff does anything. I think I really only need mediums. So I'm just gonna take probably this because I think this guy stays on my board for a good amount of time. Okay, this it's just usually worse than just going to a normal place. Like you can, if you need money, digging is good or like something random. But I don't know. I haven't found this to be very good when you have better options.
It's my favorite air breather.
Man, turtle is so cool, but like he just doesn't work because he just takes up too much space. He's so cool though. Like he's so cool, but he doesn't work. Like look at my board. What's turtle better than? Nothing. That's what's so sad about him. Every time I try to make him work, he's just bad. Like, I could play turtle over pufferfish, and it's just probably worse, right? Alright. Sure.
This belongs to a great sea king.
What are we?
I mean,
5-1?
probably.
We could maybe play pufferfish the whole game. It's not very good, but you can go like 10-1 with it. You can't, you can't win late game with pufferfish without like a giga setup. I think pufferfish is contributing a lot here. I think it's contributing a lot, which means I really need clam right here, huh?
Is that even a battle? Maybe
Yes,
skirmish.
pufferfish is contributing a very solid amount here. Honestly, this is so good that, like, I would have had diamond turtle. I mean, turtle, he's not playable. It's just sad. He's just not. Kina.
Cast aside your dextroments.
Very, very good unit. Not in not on what we're doing, but... Ooh. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Huh. Now the boat is extremely good. Let me just quickly do this before I forget. Hold on.
You are enough, friend.
Alright.
But
Now the
I'm
boat is
glad you
extremely
bought
good
this.
for charging up death charge once we get it. However, we have no bonus ammo. Probably putting this next to depth charge. The boat is not very good on my current board because I think this is just better than the boat by like a mile. And it's serving kind of the same function. If this was just some like useless beach ball, but like the boat's also much worse with pufferfish. It's much better with the stuff that's not already charge based. It's a little redundant with the stuff that's charge based. Do I even have it? Medium aquatic, friend, weapon, vehicle. Yeah, I do have it. If I cut this, and I cut this in the lighter for the boat. Oh man, it's kind of looking good. It's kind of looking good actually. Do I have a slow skill? It's looking good. It's looking like it takes my time to kill down dramatically. This is what I'm thinking. What happens when you haste the boat, it ends up being better than hasting the thing. Because if I haste the rowboat...
I'm so glad we could share this experience.
Oh no, I miscounted? Really? Wait, vehicle... Weapon, friend... Aquatic. I have 4. I need Ray. Alright, I'll figure out what to do there later. But it's not even bad to hold the boat, whatever.
Full sail, my boy.
Yay. Man, dive weights give you tool apparel, so you always... Anyway, I'm gonna do this. Small M's, yeah, could be good, but pretty much you get so... Getting over leveled from this just gives you such a big advantage later, because you get your... You just get a bunch of free upgrades and stuff. Can't believe I miscounted this. So then I would have to cut the pearl for the ray.
I spent a year in a
Is that,
Yetarian
I
prison.
think that's probably not worth it. So I think we'll just hold the boat for now. May not end up playing it at all. Oh, great. Whatever. Alright. Anyway, that's disappointing, but it's fine. I do think boat is stronger if it were 4.5 seconds. Anyway, what I was saying is when you haste the boat, what happens is the boat goes to 2.25 cooldown. So every 2.25 seconds, you charge this 2 seconds. So, yeah, it's pretty good. It's better than hasting, because if you haste something for 2.25 seconds, you only... Like, if you haste something for 2.25 seconds, you only charge it for 1 1/8 seconds. When you boat it... So, you what happens when you haste the boat is you kind of still get the haste on this and the boat's effect. Man, like, boat is so much better. But, like, without this, it's not really better. And, like, this is just... it's so much HP, so I think it's not... It, like, invalidates burn, too. I think it's better. See how, like, I'm level 9, this guy's level 7. Like, that's what happens if you're kind of aggressively going to docks, aggressively looking for star chart, aggressively taking those. And now it's 2,000 HP against 1,300 HP. It's like, how good can his team be that he can make up that? That's pretty cool. Honestly, this guy's board is quite good. quite good.
Next time, boys.
I think if I also had 1300 HP, he would have won. But that's the thing. It's like so much of this game is just econ management and being level 9 when the other person's level 7, and then it's like, you know, you just win for free, or like you just win like irrespective of your board. Anyway, okay, all my good items are medium, so I don't need to travel anywhere. I need mediums.
I'll help you find
There they are. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Huh. All right, how does this look? So you got a lot of good stuff going on. You're almost always out. You're almost always out. You're probably out. I don't really want to cut this, to be honest, but I might cut it. What does it look like right now? This guy next to this guy and depth charge. I have to haste this guy, so boat would be next to depth charge. Like that. It looks like that. This would be my board. Nope. That. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I believe tech is all I need, right? Aquatic vehicle, friend weapon. Yeah, all I need is tech, so. Doesn't give me room for the dock lines. Could play dock lines over this. Could also play dock lines here. Could also just play this board with dock lines. That might be stronger for another day. Like, I think I'm selling this to pivot to depth charge, but basically, in this game, these are the transition points right here. You're 6 and 1, and if you make the right decision in this moment, you go 9 or you go 10. And if you don't, you probably peter out. And it's tricky because the next couple fights, you're in that awkward zone, and then you're in that zone where like things like this are going to get capped out, and the depth charge cap's way higher. Luckily, I have tons of money. So I think what I'm going to do is leverage that and just do it like this, where I'm pretty sure this is strongest now, and obviously, well, not obviously, but that card is the best then, and they did not give me figurehead, which is sad. This is pretty good, but I have ammo issues, so. Okay. Yep. This looks right.
People first, profit 10.
It's very tempting, but silver, whatever. Okay.
Don't buy, as long as we get to hang out.
Yeah, I might have to sell this. I forget if I did docks this day yet, but I could also sell the boat maybe. Depth charge with this guy is really good, and with bonus ammo is really good. It's probably already good enough because I have this to finish him off, even if depth charge doesn't kill. But right now it's 12 seconds. 12 seconds is very bad. As you get figurehead and cooldown reduction, it starts to get very, very good, but before that, it's not nearly as good. And this card is just pretty good. Like, it might be strongest for another round. Like, I feel like my board's pretty good still. Alright, I'm going to get rid of this for now, because I think the boat is better, but... Okay.
Ride that tide.
Heal. You know what? See, now you could go heal and go restore to pufferfish, and that's actually not bad. But I think I want to do this. Nah, can't do that. Nah, I have to do this because the depth charge might not finish them off. But I don't actually really need to haste this guy anymore because once depth charge goes off, then he gets a million poison. So I could do this. Seems a good amount better. I could just go restorative pufferfish. But I feel like when I go restorative pufferfish, I usually lose. By the way, I want them to nerf this interaction because it's stupid that I'm even thinking about this, right? Like, obviously, playing what the game gives me, I should be playing something like this with restorative pufferfish. But because this interaction is so broken, it's probably not better. Like, my time to kill here is still like 10, 11 seconds with a dock line, so... Alright. I'm gonna do this. Hopefully it's wrong. I don't think it's wrong, though.
You've just taken the first step toward good taste.
Okay.
Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
Econ, housekeeping. Dive weights.
You're a smart one for your size.
Oops. I don't have another small item. Where's the illusory? Not there. Alright, I guess I'll play this for now. I mean, I don't think dive weights even really do anything right now. That's really good. How bad is pufferfish?
Have you ever considered?
I tend to find this to be the best enchant because it hits everything. Oh, that's extremely good. Well, not if I get the burn charge skill, but... Okay, let's see. What do I want to do here? I guess this. I want to haste this, burn, haste this again, perma haste this, get this going. Oh man. It's just, this is better than shield, right? It just is. I really want a way to do this where the dock lines are getting hasted, but then the dive weights still have to be touching two things, which is why it's tricky. Oh, that's how we do it. Rowboat, charge the dive weights. We hope the dive weights haste the rowboat. Infinite haste on these. Alright, I think this is the board. I think this is stronger than the pufferfish board. We're about to find out. This is it right here. This is the weird pivot. You're taking out a lot of good stuff. And it's really a meta call.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Oh, I really hope I didn't turn the boat off. I didn't check.
If you insist.
No, I didn't. Very similar boards here. The goal is for that mine is faster.
Defeat does not defeat
I don't know.
me.
Does pufferfish win that? Maybe it does. Maybe pufferfish wins that too. Hard to say. Hard to say.
Come with no weapons?
Clamora. Not silver. I don't care. Oops, I should have bought it though. Now, incendiary rounds is interesting because we get a second shot here, so I do want to hold that.
Your aura guided me to what you needed.
Come on. Come
What
on.
can I get you?
Plenty of econ. So not going back in.
Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
Come on. We're basically just fishing for figurehead and upgrade here. The problem with incendiary rounds is it makes this take way longer to start up because I can't put it next tier, and it makes this take longer to start. So I probably am not playing it. I don't really know why I bought it. Probably just sell it here. I don't know what the skills do. I always end up just going maximum XP. Oh yeah, Coconut Circus would be good. These are actually fine for me. We don't quite have enough damage with the one ammo.
Waste of gunpowder.
Alright, whatever. I don't think I could play this, right? I could play it against a pig. Okay. Committed.
Now this is how you win a war.
You're looking for bottles
Skills
of
you need to
stout
Vanessa
alcohols?
are just terrible for this board, I feel.
In knowledge.
Oh man, this makes me want to cut the catfish. If I get 2 ammo, I could definitely cut the catfish. Because if I cut, but then yeah, because then the boat would immediately haste this, which is insane. On board, it's probably this. Oh, this gives me a lot of burn, a lot of healing. It's actually probably relevant. All right, fine.
Come back for more. I'm giving you a picture on that one.
I mean, I'm not gonna find figurehead, right? I'll just take 2 XP. Here, this could definitely be relevant, so even though I could find figurehead there, you know, once you're, you know, a win's a win, and this is it's a lot. It's a big fraction of my HP, and like my start is not that fast. Like I might need the time, like one more tick of poison, or this going off and freezing something, or not getting one shot by something. All right, I think this is still my strongest. I think 1 ammo is still my strongest because it's 1 ammo, but it's a lot faster, and then I could just punch him in the face with catfish to finish him off. See what happens.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
I think Docklines is stronger defensively than Pearl +1, although if I had a good, like a Diamond Clamora, that's probably better. Ah, it's a coin flip. Unless I get there. I don't think I get there. Well, that's a pretty lucky freeze. We might just get there. Wow, that's really lucky. I think... I don't know how lucky that was. He had 3 freeze targets. How many freezes did I have? Hate when you hasty freeze. I hit the when you hasty freeze on this, right? Oh, but I wasn't... I mean, I was well over 50% to win this, though, because I only lose if he crits with it. Even if I miss the haste and the freezes. Let me see. Oh, I think did this guy go off? That's my haste freeze. And then this guy froze it as well. And then once this goes off, it's gonna stay frozen. Alright, I mean, I think I got pretty lucky there. But as you can see, going fast is so important. Like, going fast, like the early skills and stuff, is the reason we had equity there to just cheese this guy. But again, even if this goes off, we still 44% chance to win the fight.
Rally men!
Actually, did I have I might have had enough HP with the shield, actually. I'm not positive. I'm not sure. I don't remember. That's good. It's insane. I'm going to save it because I want to try to get flat cooldown reduction first, but obviously I'm going to do that on depth charge if I... Oh, there we go. So we might be able to get flat cooldown reduction here.
I see buried treasure.
There it is. Very, very good. Do that before the upgrade. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Which econ things do I want to sell? Yeah. It's just tricky, because, like, if I fight a pig, incendiary rounds and a second shot on this really is better than being fast. How much money do I have? Infinite? Pretty much infinite, so... Okay, I'm just gonna do everything here. This, I hate Curio, man. They need to fix this. Quality of life, they need to fix, like, Curio is such a pain in the butt. I mean, like, literally I have basically infinite money, so I do need to be... If I'm min-maxing, I'm doing all these.
See that find on.
Oh, whatever, man. I don't care.
That's been sitting there.
This is worth it.
Waiting for you.
I'm not gonna do the Pearl one. The thing with Zorkid is he actually goes off a lot because of all the burns, so his like flat damage is not nothing. Now I really would like to get more feathers. I mean, Cinders is very good. I'll take Cinders, but more feathers would have been even better. Haste on the Zorkid. Oh, haste on the dive weights. Yeah, haste on the dive weights. Okay. Alright, very annoying here. They need to fix this. Okay. Take this guy out. Boat still at 4.5. Take this out. Boat still at 4.5. Tool, vehicle. Oh, this guy's a weapon. Okay, take this out. Oh my god. Oh, now I have loot. God damn it. Okay, now the boat is 9. Now this needs to be adjacent to not an aquatic item like that. So now that's 8. Now I can finally sell this crap. Jesus Christ, that's terrible game design. Come on, guys. Anyway, Cinders.
Reuse everything.
Scrap. No, who cares?
Forms
Poison.
by rusty circuits to see that find on. While you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Haste boots and the dive weights.
Reuse everything.
Oh, man, incendiary rounds pretty cool. Okay.
Forms by rusty circuits to see that find
I guess I should do the scrap because it's free with the
now that's a bargain.
cove. Alright. Always takes a while to do Curio, but it's very, very big upgrade. Smalls and mediums. Okay, this is tricky because temp boost HP is not nothing, but still a lot of hits here.
Master merchant or something.
Good in other contexts. Nope. Missed.
Try Barcone. He needs to get his numbers up or something.
This guy kills me every time. Hate that guy so much. Alright. I will fight, I don't know, this guy. I forget, I think that guy's skills are nothing. This guy's skills... that's not very good. That's good. Yeah, both of these are very good. Upgrade here is actually a good amount of damage, like especially if I fight a pig. Yay. Grappling hook. Oh gosh, this is terrible. Sharpening stone. I mean, there's no weapon that does anything. This upgrade is basically just sharpening stone. Is it to transform your items in the new... Nah, it doesn't do anything. Okay. That is terrible encounter. Holy smokes. Okay. Ammo items. It has dive weights, and it has this. However, dare to risk the plane.
Offer you the bazaar.
Let's take the tyrant's
Oh.
whole kingdom.
Oh, I would. Right. I don't know the levels, but like, holy cow! Wait, this is insane. So now our time to target is very, very low.
Now this.
If you have figurehead, by the way, it's pretty much always figurehead because then you can get more flat cooldown reduction on this. Unless it's like the last fight, then maybe you just go here. But like when you upgrade figurehead, everything goes down. This doesn't go down quite as much. But overall, upgrading figurehead is very, very good. But upgrading this is pretty much just as good. You can win without figurehead, especially if you're like 10 and 1. If you're like 1 loss like me, it's just harder to win without figurehead because figurehead is the bee's knees. Anyway, we're definitely playing 1 ammo against Vanessa. It's just a question of if we were to go incendiary rounds for a 2nd ammo against the pig. But against Vanessa, I don't think it's close. And away we go.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
Oh, he's playing Weatherglass, man. This is just the bad version of what we're playing. Oh, but he's got freeze skills, though. He's got Giga freeze skills. Yeah. I think he got there.
Bravery without
Wow.
strength
There
is
you
a
go.
sword.
He's playing a much worse board, but he's got much better freeze skills. Okay, but to be fair, though, this, by the way, these do not say freeze a medium item, just so you know. These just say freeze, and he just nailed those. Like, if he freezes, like, random garbage, he loses. Whatever. Okay. Okay, this is one fight, so that would count PvE, and then you'd lose it. Okay. I think Docklines is better than Wheel. Could go for Coconut Circus, I guess. I mean, this doesn't really do anything, so I guess I will.
This is talking fast.
Nope.
Was it too heavy? They tell me it's a pro.
Alright.
I have 50 worlds to rule. I haven't time for this.
Man, we really are in need of some ammo against these kind of guys.
I have many enemies. Now,
And an upgrade of this guy is a lot of damage.
Full sail, my boy.
Dang. Didn't get the ammo.
Ability begins with belief. You can think yourself fast.
Okay, I'm definitely cutting this if I get ammo now. Oh wait. First 4 times you use a weapon each fight, charge 1 poison item 1 second. I mean, slow is better, but this is also pretty good.
A mile is just a measurement, and all measurements are imaginary.
Alright, 10 boost HP. Do I have... Okay, no, I don't have Coconut Circus. What was I looking for? Clamora, ammo. Okay, if I have the charge, I am strongly considering running incendiary rounds next round.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal. Tell everyone you got it here.
I'm very strongly considering this actually, which means that the boat is extraneous, which means that I would probably play this and Pearl. I think it might be better.
I think that suits you beautifully.
The board looks like this. It looks like this. No, it doesn't. It looks like wire dive weight's not next to. It looks like this. Because Dock Alliance charges this for 3 seconds, which means our time to kill on this is now very, very low. I would like to put dive weights next to incendiary rounds, but then dive weights goes off later. But I could also think about doing that. I think this is just stronger than catfish, to be honest. Really wish I had like a silver clamra to get the charges immediately, but... So my only question is with the dive weights... Like, maybe I would rather do this, though. Just get the freeze online faster. Get more burn. Dive weights are 6.8 instead of 5.8. However, they have a lot of extra ammo. Is this actually any slower? I don't think this is actually any slower, and that's what actually matters. Alright, here we go. We're going in with incendiary rounds this fight. I think it's stronger. We're taking out the catfish so that we can slow this. You, by the way, you probably could not make this play without this guy, but this guy gives you a lot of damage. Also have a lot of burn, so I think this is fine. We'll see.
My fight isn't with you.
We will see.
If you insist.
Oh, flagship is not good. We can't freeze that. Well, we can freeze it with the skill. Oh, I don't think this guy can beat us. Oh, that second charge is coming in clutch here.
You fall.
Got frozen, man. Damn. He had 3 free skills. How many of them did he hit? I don't know. Whatever. Alright. Useless.
Greetings.
Alright, I guess we're leaving this in.
I'm pleased to finally meet you.
I'm on the edge of the plank.
Well, this is what I mean. Without figurehead, sometimes you just lose. Sometimes you just don't quite get there.
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back.
Do 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 do.
Every item finds its body. It's a relationship, you know?
You look like a hardy one. Need some work?
Do, do, do. I don't know what any of these do. Like, I doubt they work with Vanessa super well, but... Huh. No, it's not aquatic. Okay. What is this? Okay. I don't want to waste too much time here. I'm just going to take some for money and move on. Is Obsidian Catfish going back in? No, because of the poison charge.
Magnificent find.
I think I can beat him. I've got a lot of HP. I actually don't know, though. Oh, whatever. I'll try. I lose this guy all the time.
Client, it's personal. For us.
Might lose to him again. I think we got him. His depth charge went off. Think that's enough poison? Yeah, man, this guy, this guy. But, like, this skill is such an insane high roll, so hopefully we get it. We did not. We got freeze this and any adjacent items for 1 second. So, in any... One of it... What? Okay.
Ride that tide!
Gunpowder, maybe? No. Sag. Skill upgrades. Making this 10 would be very good. It's not bad either. What are the chances Kina has dock lines for me? Probably this, because give me the healing too. It's a lot of damage. Crit? Bro, like this is where if you have the figurehead, your whole board gets crit. Okay, I don't know the crit enchants. So could always just do this guy, but let me look what Dockline's crit enchants is. Docklines, maybe there just isn't one. There just isn't one. What about holsters? Your small items have 20% crit chance. Is that better than that guy? Probably. If I get figurehead though, is holsters out? If I get figurehead, we want holsters and docklines out for Clamora, but can't really be helped. Do I have any when you crit? I don't. Whatever. I gotta play for strongest board right now. Alright, and this could be the end. I believe this is my strongest. And this may be the end, because we just have been getting a bit scanned by free skills, just a little bit too slow, because we don't have figurehead. We will find out. This guy didn't appear to have a freeze yet. The big mantis shrimp. Uh-oh. Not enough damage. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Alright, there it is, 8 wins. This is like, why is this in the game? It's just ridiculous. But yeah, there you can see, like, Mantis Shrimp, it's pretty terrible, right? Like, you can't really possibly have a better setup for it, and it loses to this without figurehead, right? So, like, Mantis Shrimp, it's not really a real thing. He has Diamond Clamora, like, this is like the absolute best case scenario, and he still loses to no extra ammo, no figurehead, this Aquatics. Yeah. Yeah, it loses to no extra ammo, no figurehead Aquatics, even with this, and even with this. So he has 2 ridiculous monster skills, still lost. That's how like just underwhelming this unit is. Now, of course, he had 2 lives, so we did end up losing. Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate. But again, I think we really could have beat Fiery Rebirth with 3 ammo, with like an ammo skill and with a figurehead. But sometimes, you know, you don't get there.
They will guide your
I'm thinking back to like restorative pufferfish and stuff. I don't think that would have been better than what we're playing here, because you know, what we're playing here has 12 freezes, and restorative pufferfish would not have any freezes. You know, we could be playing pufferfish on this board over like dock lines, but I don't think the damage is better than the slows. So I think it was our strongest. It just didn't work out this time.